All right, guys, welcome to a very special edition of the Kissing Annie podcast. Today I'm hanging out with my long lost buddy.
Woo.
Cynthia Waka in the building.
Hey.
Cynthia and Njoki, right?
Njoki.
Are you Luya?
No, I'm Luo.
Ah.
Yeah.
But where's Njoki coming from?
My shosho, my dad's mom is called Njoki.
Oh, your dad's mom.
Yeah, she's Kikuyu.
Oh, okay.
So I'm representing.
So you guys have some Kikuyu blood running in them veins.
Mana mini hustler.
You have them both. Huh? How much of that blood do you feel is coursing through your veins and driving you?
I feel like a lot of the decisions I make, especially financial, are very influenced by Njoki.
Oh, for real? Are you good with money?
I'm a hoarder. Like, I don't like spending.
So you're what's the word? You're frugal.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's where like my Luo self doesn't quite come out as it should.
So if you have 100 G's, what do you do? What's the first thing after tithe? Do you pay tithe?
I do.
So
Yeah.
10K imeingia hapo kwa madhabahu.
Yeah.
90K?
So I would probably put another 10% in my emergency savings.
All right.
Yeah.
Savings. Right.
Nice.
Put some money together.
That's important. Yeah, and then probably another 10% in like an investment.
All right.
Whichever I'll decide. Let's just say like even my salary, almost 50% goes into tithe, savings and investments.
Oh, okay.
And then all the other 50%
Ni ya kurudishia mwili shukrani.
Bills.
Oh yeah.
Kuna bills are a lot. So kitambo I rudisha that shukrani, but I'm trying. Like this year, so I'm in therapy. And my therapist was telling me how it's really important to like congratulate myself.
Yeah, shukran.
Shukran.
It's only that the therapist does enjoy is malingua.
Yeah, no, she's dope. So yeah, like I've been really trying. I feel like in the last maybe year or so, I try and do something. I'll treat myself kidogo. Ata next week I want to travel a bit for my birthday.
Yeah, where are you going to Amboseli? Very happy birthday. Your birthday's on Tuesday, right?
Thanks. I leave it on Tuesday, 18th July.
Oh, you shall Peter? Oh, okay.
But we're still celebrating.
Oh, it's a birthday month.
It's birthday month, correct.
So it's going to just be birthday year, right?
That works.
We just celebrate from Jan. Check, it's my birthday year, guys. It's my birthday year. You're not doing anything from me.
Yeah.
So your therapist is saying you should. So it's actually a therapist recommended, like doing something for yourself.
Yeah. Especially because it depends on the kind of person. So like a spendthrift will be encouraged to die. Like what's that thing called? Like sasanza kusave kidogo, weka kidogo aside.
Like I think I'm the one who needs that thing.
Yeah.
I may invest almost everything on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing a pod, I'll just pour all the money in there and pray for the best. Check Heavenly Father, unaona nimeweka pesa yote kwa podcast. Jesus. If you pray and then you do, that's a serious prayer.
I can't.
Check in the Lord Jesus, wondering why this guy is not putting 10% aside for savings. So it depends on the individual, like the advice you get. So for you, they actually reached a point where they're telling you to do something for yourself.
Yeah. In fact, I've done so many things other than therapy. I did this investment course, and I found out that my investment personality is the hoarder.
All right.
And so there are different personalities. I don't remember the rest, but like Rena Hicks, she's amazing.
Yeah, Rena Hicks.
Yeah,
she's been on our radio show once.
No, she's awesome. I did her course, Investable, Rena and Africa's Pocket. Anyway, yes, I found out I'm a hoarder, and we the hoarders were encouraged to like live a little. Do you know, I don't even do my nails. That's that. Like things like doing my nails, it has to be like a special occasion.
Okay.
Yani specialist. Because I'm like, why am I spending all that money?
All right.
Yeah.
How about your hair? Is it the same story?
So you see my hair is so
by
cheap.
Choice.
No. Hair is just a whole other story.
Okay,
I found out I had alopecia.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm over it. But it was sad. Like it was a hard moment for me. In fact, that time when I met you, I had sort of just found out, and so I shaved everything, colored it like gray.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. And so I felt like a huge part of like my identity was gone. But it's not like I ever had dirty hair. I didn't have dirty long locks. But like I could braid, but now I can't braid because there are patches.
So does it start? It's a gradual thing that happens. Like you just start your hair then grow longer. How does it work?
So mine in particular, I don't remember the name specifically. There's certain patches. So then, even if let's say I'm braiding, there'll be like a hole here, there. So it just looks weird.
So it's been like that since you were a kid?
No. It happened, I think, after giving birth. I don't know, like in my adulthood, I don't know at what point.
Oh, it just happened?
Yeah.
That's weird, eh?
Like it was sort of gradual, and then finally I was just like, this is ridiculous, what am I doing?
So you just said get rid of the hair. So did you relate with, did you feel that slap? The slap that went around the world.
The slap?
Yeah.
What slap?
See, Will Smith slapped.
Did.
Yeah. That was the first time I came across that condition. I never knew about alopecia.
Alopecia, yeah.
Now I know it courtesy of Will. Chucky kicked my wife's name. The guy was wheezing, man.
Yeah. Proud of him.
So yeah.
Let's cut that. I do not condone violence.
I'm proud of you, Mazi. No, defending his chick, Mazi. Even me, I do that anytime.
Sing by.
Like if I'm at the Oscars and then someone ingilia my mama. You guys, Vita.
It wasn't even that bad. Anyway, I'm not getting into that.
So is it treatable, the alopecia?
So I think mine is, when I found out about it, I was very broke. And they said that there's this thing that I could do this procedure. I was meant to go like 6 months, every month. V22.
Is it the same one like guys do in Turkey where you go and you work out for?
No. That one is really expensive. But this other one, because we're like, mine isn't like too bad. They're gonna try and get 3 pieces of my scalp from somewhere else and something. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. But I was just like, Ati, how much? A Swiss make. Because I think it was like around 20K per month.
Oh yeah, per month?
And I didn't have a job. So then what are you telling me?
Yeah, sasa ni nywele ama ni kuishi maisha.
Yeah, so nilishave too. And then ever since, because now maybe I could, but it's not a priority. I've gotten so used to it.
Yeah, but you look good. You look like I can slap someone for your sake. Check it. Where? Sounds man, have you ever seen Akon's hairline?
No.
Like Akon did a transplant on his hair, on his
really?
head. Yeah, so but I think they overshot kiasi. Yeah, so when it starts from here.
Can I check?
Yeah, you can even.
Oh my gosh!
Like he's.
No, that's crazy. I don't know about that.
I think he went to Turkey. You know, Turkey are really big on that hair thing.
So nafaa kwenda huko?
Yeah, bana. There's someone who told me there's a patch on my head over here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still there, Maze. Maybe.
Put it around, I see.
Is there a patch?
No. Uongo. Sioni.
Yeah, hata mimi nilikuwa nani.
I see.
Are you seeing that hair?
We?
Yes.
So hakuwa na nywele?
Okay, it was fading and then sasa akatokea hivi. Inakaa kofia.
Yeah. Sasa wange mwekeende hivi kidogo.
Wangeweka cut.
Yeah.
I think that guy overshot.
Look at this.
Yeah, but he actually looks like he's wearing a hat. Like this is nuts. Damn. This is crazy though. No, but I remember I met Cynthia at when I was doing Adults in the Room on radio. Okay, and then we just got in the job. I think we were in for like a week.
Oh really?
Yeah, a week or two. We just finished our training and then we were in for like a week. So then you came. They just brought you in randomly for a show.
Yeah.
And then after that, you just disappeared. So I was like, what the heck happened to that chick, man? Because that chick has a dope voice, dope personality. Mbona muku mweka kwa show?
Surely.
What happened on that day, if you care to share, Mazi?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I went in, did the interview, and I was so sure because it went really well. I was like, and now this is where my life is going. Because at that time, honestly, I needed a job. I've been out of a job for maybe 2 months. And I was like living... Like, I had my place with a house help, with my child. Yani, I just needed a job.
So, what were you surviving, Mazejo? Ama kuhustle.
Kuhustle.
Chingaje, niko na mayai. Hello, honey, I have some honey. Hello, do you need socks?
By the kuhustle, because I didn't even actually have savings.
Damn.
Yeah. And I had like Lonza Mshwari, KCB MPESA, Tala. There's one called Berry. I had Berry.
What the heck is Berry?
Yeah, a loan app. I had them all. Like I had like 10 loan apps.
So these guys were calling you by that time?
By that time, they weren't calling me. Because I think they figured that I was going to pay. So I would borrow from one to pay another. Like borrow from Peter to pay Paul. But like, I think a month after that, by like September, I was doing badly. In fact, they were calling me, tunachapa nyonaishi. I'm just like, oh my God.
They tell you wanna drop in
threatening me. Yani.
Those guys are no mercy even for chicks.
No.
So how long did it take after that before you got a job?
I had to move back home with my parents. Yeah, I got a job much later. I had to move back with my parents. And then my nanny at that time was so sweet. Like I didn't pay her for like 3 months. Akasema tu ni sawa mama Eliana, ukipata pesa utanipea tu.
Nalienda mali.
So now she had to go. Now what? Like I couldn't keep her, and then I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, but nikarudi to home. And I sold whatever I had, like to at least pay off the remaining rent. Nikapeana zingine.
And where was that during COVID?
No, 2019.
So where do your parents stay? Are they in Nairobi?
Yeah, they live in Karen.
Oh, nice. So you could still stay at home and work in Nairobi without like upsetting your life, huh?
Yeah.
So did that work on your mind? Were you depressed? Because you're a very bubbly person, huh?
No, I was.
I can't imagine you.
I was depressed. That took a toll on me. I cried. In fact, before I finally decided I need to move back home, I did the last thing. I was like, you know what? Let me tengeneza juice. There's this thing called a fleo. It's like
the worship night.
That one. It's a worship night. And so they needed like vendors and stuff. And my cousin had a booth. So I was like, you know what? Tengeneza juice. Like juice to me, then I'll be rich.
I'll be out of my problem.
Yeah, I'll find guys will come by, and then maybe I'll start a whole new business venture. Paka nikatengeneza logo. A friend of mine made a logo. Quench juice bar. I was going places. But hiyo siku, that very afleo day, Emmanuel, ilinyesha. It rained. No one was coming outside. And then the guys were coming outside because it was really cold. They wanted tea, not juice.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Was it at Winners Chapel?
No. Sitam Karen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it rained that night?
That night. Like badly. And then also some guy who had helped me make the juice told me it's better to use hot water. And Emmanuel,
why?
I don't know. I see me and he was the expert. By like 2 a.m., my juice was getting bad.
Oh, it was fermenting.
Yeah. And I'd made, those drums. I bought those big, mind you, what walichanga for this business venture of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I didn't have money. The guys changa.
You're boosting your business. Tekniaje soon to juice car 300 because so my worship
1,000. I was making 1,000 juices.
Oh, 1,000 cups of juice. So you even had plastic cups, 1,000 straws.
Bado ziko kwa nyumba yangu as we speak. In fact, had you come to my place, I'd have offered you that cup that I had, that I came with, the disposable.
One of the cups of the juice.
Quench juice bar. Because I had
it was quenched.
I had 1,500 liters of juice. So like nilikuwa na drums tano. Big one, like 250 liters each. It had pineapple mint, just different juices.
How did you get them there?
My dad is just so sweet.
Oh, he came through.
Like he came through. Like my dad is the type of person who. So this is what we're doing, Sawa. And I think also got a pickup, and then my dad brought the rest of the stuff because we had many things. I think I also did edibles.
Like that weed, huh?
Not weed.
Check it, guys, in chat, check it. And rewind. Hey.
That would have been something. More people would have come tonight. That would have been something. Yeah,
check it, the pastor. Hey, the spirit in a move, son. You are dedicated.
I like had munchy things.
Like to sell alongside the juice, huh?
Hey.
So what did you sell that night? Because now it rained, right?
Yeah, it rained. So I think I sold less than 20 cups of juice.
Out of one. So you back it with 980 cups, man.
Yeah. Na madeni. Oh my God. You know, I stayed in my room for like 3 days.
After that, huh?
Yeah.
Did you say to give out the juice at some point in the night?
I didn't even know it was getting bad. It's until my nanny even came. Alinisaidia kuuza. So she was like, "Hey, Mama Eliana, I think you need to come and kuna kitu. There's something off."
It was boiling.
So, you know, someone had come to buy, this people were just coming to like, oh yeah, let me just buy juice from her. Kufungwa drum hivi, like the stench. And it was really like bubbling. I was like,
yeah, man.
I don't think this is fit for human consumption. Yeah.
So you had to start pouring it.
Yeah.
So machozi ilianzia hapa mama.
With the rain. Yeah?
But when it rains, then it pours. I remember when I was in Kole, my mom never used to give me money.
Yeah.
I don't know why, man. So I decided I'm going to start a business. So I started a business of selling sandwiches. So I took a pot, you know that pot?
Yeah.
The one for serving food. So I took a pot, then I bought, I don't even know where I got that money. I bought a sandwich maker. It wasn't really sandwich maker. It was the one for, you know the one you squeeze up?
Yeah.
2 slices of bread, and the bread looks like, you know? It's squeezed together, you know it?
Hiyo ndo niko nayo kwa nyumba.
I think uko na hiyo, Okay,
why are you hating on it?
No, because it's not like, you know the sandwich maker leaves some space and just toasts the bread on top. This one squeezes it together. So you know the difference?
Sijui the difference.
You see, like if you get a sandwich at Java, right? So you know the bread and the nini are not merged together.
So yangu ina merge.
This one.
Yangu ina merge.
Nilikuwa na hiyo ya kumerge.
Hiyo ndo bado niko nayo.
So mazeni nimeweka hizo vitu kwa hiyo hot pot. I've gone with them to Strath with the presentation wasn't so good.
Yeah.
As I sold one sandwich. Then I went with my bro my bro was gonna go help me. My bro was standing like 50 meters. Check it, my bro. Check. So I sold one sandwich to a friend of mine who I was with in high school. So he was asking me if that's what I ought to do with your life. Check Manu. So umeamua utakuwa unauza sandwich. Check me, I'm broke, bro.
I just need money.
So I made 100 bob.
No.
Then we went and ate those sandwiches. That means meat inside.
Oh yeah.
Tena tukasirarua hapo kwa nyumba mzee.
Sasa kujaribu tena?
No, I did something else. I started selling cool, you know cools. No. Remember cools? Remember like a piece of paper with water inside, then it becomes ice.
Yes. And it's like flavored.
Cools. Yeah. So I started selling cools. The cools business worked.
No, it's more than.
I used to be chased by headmasters. Check it, toka hapo wewe kijana. Nyinyi mnakuja kuuzia watoto wetu dawa za kulevya.
Oe.
Check it, ni cool tu hapa hivi mzee.
Yeah.
Got your phone?
I'm gone. Nothing.
So, but obviously it wasn't as bad as you trying to pay your rent, Mazina. Yeah. So what happened next? Did you go back? Hiyo kitu inasumbua.
Inanikasirisha. Anyway. Yeah, so I went back home, but then I was so, what's that word? I had PTSD. I didn't want to make juice. Yeah. Those were tough times. So nikabaki tu home for I think for a month I didn't do anything.
But then making juice.
I didn't make any juice, but then now there's another day, a friend of mine, not a friend of a friend, in a group that we're in. She's like, "Hey, Sticky, I hear that you do catering." I think I'll come confuse juice na catering. I was like, "Yeah, I do." It's like, "Yeah, we have an event. We have an event for I don't know, 50 people or something. Can you make a menu, do a price list?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I'd never
You've never done any catering?
Never done any catering. Man, Sama, don't worry, I got you. I got things for my mom. Because my mom is bougie. My mom just has all the right things. She had these, what are they called? Shaping dishes.
Okay.
So I look like I'm professional.
You took the contract?
Yeah. What do you mean I took it? And I told them, I do this thing. I don't know if they liked the food. They didn't call me again.
No, but guys don't do those things often. But they didn't recommend you did that.
They did not. So yeah, but it's okay.
But you made some little...
I made some cash.
So how long did you stay at home?
Maybe a year.
You're there with your daughter?
Yeah, I was with my daughter. So she went to going to school, Uko Karen. Yeah, but then I got a job at the end of the year. So I lost my job, rather I quit my job in June. And I got another job where I am right now by December.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
December last year now?
No, 2020. 2020.
Okay.
So it was actually longer because I lost my job. I keep saying I lost my job like it's such a... I quit my job in 2019 June, and then I got a job 2020 December.
Where did you quit the other job?
It was so toxic.
The office was... The environment was off.
I feel like my boss was sexist and racist.
Oh, was it a white guy?
No, Indian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which was really unfortunate because my boss before that was also Indian, but he was really cool. Yeah, this one was just a special kind of... He didn't like women and he didn't like black people. And then I was both.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't like women? Why?
Yeah.
So he used to like yell at you guys?
Yeah, yell. Like, I'm like, my mother doesn't even talk to me. Like, what are you... Anyway, so I just quit. I quit. I was meant to be going to Mombasa, to Tanzania actually. They booked a flight for me to go to Tanzania, and I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. I told the cab driver, turn around, nipeleke kwa ofisi.
On the way,
and I resigned. He was mad.
He was raving mad. Check, how do you do that? Why would you, as a woman and black woman, were hit totally with my guts?
Yeah, it was whatever.
No, but it's admirable that you quit. Many guys really hang on to toxic jobs. That's why I quit mine. It's good you didn't even get that place. That place was toxic.
Really?
Then they used to text us and tukana us when we're on the air, Mazejo.
Really? What are those?
Like you'd get a text, Mazejo, like, who the heck is this texting? And it's the boss.
Yeah.
So it throws you off.
Yeah.
It's like right now someone sends you a nasty text. It will throw you off.
Yeah.
So your national radio, someone sends you a message. Stop talking. This is nonsense. What? And you know, it's not just us.
Yeah.
Like that was his management style. Management by WhatsApp abuse.
No.
I don't think bosses should have access to you on WhatsApp, to be honest, man.
My boss has access to me on WhatsApp, but she's cool.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
But some bosses don't know how to use that power. Because the one they WhatsApp you in the middle of the night.
Yeah. No.
Then he used to want us to hang out. To me, I don't feel like hanging out, man. Yeah? Checky, are you coming to my house? Checky, no, Maze! Like, what am I coming to?
Yeah. You guys want friends, clearly.
Me, I was on purpose. I was purposefully keeping that distance, so that we don't get familiar. Because I see guys getting familiar with their bosses and stuff. So being, because you're a single mom, we haven't even talked about that.
I'm a single mama. I'm a single lady.
But there's a reason I'm having this lady here. I'm trying to convince her to becoming regularly. Yeah?
Guy, don't say that.
You know, this pod is super male. So I want to bring chicks like you. Then you'll be coming. Then we host maybe another chick.
Yeah.
Then I just hang around as you guys are having those chick convos of yours.
Don't call me, I'll call you.
Chicky me just saying yes. Chicky, yeah, that's true. So maybe it'll attract a female audience.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think we need all sexes on this podcast. Because we have a few chicks who watch us, but I'm sure they endure so much stuff. But then you watch the pod, right?
Yes, but I haven't in the last 3 weeks. I've had... been tumultuous.
You've been watching Blissful Banter or just the episodes with the guests?
I've watched a few Blissful Banters and also guests.
You told me Blissful Banter is a bit nini for you, right?
It feels... In fact, I recommended it to a friend of mine. I don't know. You better be watching Albert. He's a guy.
Okay.
Shout out to Albert.
Albo, yeah.
Yeah, I listened. I felt like I was listening to him and his friends.
Oh, for real?
You know, it's like... Albert, I think you like this. And he did.
But does he watch?
I think he does. I'll ask him. Because he said he was dope. It's like, yeah, it sounds like you. I mean, not that, honestly, gosh, it's not that it's a sex thing. I feel like there are ladies who can watch.
Who watch our show? Maybe. No, they do. But majority are Jamas, which I don't mind. Because I feel like also Jamas need their own shows. There's so many chick shows out there.
So many.
What chick podcast do you watch?
Kenya, TMI.
Oh, okay, those chicks.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I don't know, man. I feel like they have wild advice. Chick, let me tell you, ladies, when you break up, just have sex, imagine. No, have sex. Just go to the club, get a guy, and bang him. Check it me.
I like them. I'm a fan. In fact, we use them. So I was their client.
Oh, for real?
Because we needed, the organizations that I work for, we needed just influencers to push our product. So I didn't really know them, Sana, but someone recommended. I was like, okay, cool, easy. Fell in love.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm a fan.
Oh, you're like one of those super fans?
Yeah, maybe not like a super fan, but I'm a fan.
And who else? Did you watch Over 25?
I did, but at some point I started like, I don't know about them, but I feel like they started having like issues maybe, and it started showing in the
themselves.
content.
Did they?
I think so. I don't follow their lives, but so nilianza kuboeka na podcast yao kidogo. I think I could see like the friction. For me, I'm very emotional. So if I start seeing like there's something is up, I start worrying about their lives. I become too invested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just distanced myself.
But it's interesting how the internet, you can really connect with someone who just through the camera.
Yeah.
It's because you listen to them all the time.
Yeah.
Like the other day, there's a guy who called me from the States and we spoke for 1 hour.
Really?
And I don't even know the guy, man.
Oh, that's nice. You're doing a good job.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm trying my very best. You know, mimi nimeamua kudedi na podcast.
Kudedi na podcast.
As in, this is my life's work now, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I also do stand-up, right?
Do or die.
Yeah, sasa you need do or die, man. Yeah? It's either this works or I'm back in Luandeti. Check me in Luandeti. Where? Yo ngome nakula yo mahindi ba.
So with this better work, huh? You're a gambler.
No, is that a gambler? I'm just putting all your eggs in one basket.
Same difference.
Check, I'm all in on the pod. No, I feel like I've been doing I feel like I've really spread myself thin in the past.
Yeah.
And then like now I'm getting older.
Okay.
So I'm getting less chances for making a mistake. In fact, one of the things that I'm lucky about is, number one, I had a house.
Nice.
So I didn't have to pay rent. So I could experiment. I could quit my job on radio. And then I don't have kids. So with that too, I could do a lot of risky stuff. But as I'm going older, like now I want to have kids.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm in a breeding mood.
Eh?
Taking me, okay, hi, how is the status of your womb? Huh?
Is that your first date question?
What are your thoughts on...
Are you ovulating?
How often what is your monthly history of... I don't know, I guess it's just a phase, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's midlife crisis. I don't know what the heck it is, man. But do you feel good that at least you got a kid? You got a kid, if you don't mind sharing. You got a kid.
Really young. Well,
how old are you?
Really young is relative. I hear kids at like 13 having children. I'm just like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no. I got pregnant at 21, gave birth at 22. So I think I was in uni. I was in my 3rd year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you're
in China.
Oh, you got pregnant in China. So is your toy Chinese?
No,
they don't give.
Kenyan.
Did she?
No.
Was she born in China?
She was born in China, but they don't give out citizenship.
They don't.
Unless the father was Chinese, and I think we have to have been married, and she has to have a Chinese name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like
I can just mambo kama hayo.
So you gave birth in China. Like, how was that? Is the hospital free? Am I here to pay?
No, we had to. Maybe they're free hospitals. I don't know, but I went to a private hospital.
Okay.
Why? I don't remember, because I needed to do a C-section. That's a whole other story. And yeah, anyway. So I gave birth in a private hospital, and it was a really good experience.
Oh, okay.
Because they were so excited to have a black baby.
All right.
Honestly, I think it was like the first that they had. I don't know. Like I had people just like hovering.
They wanted to see.
Yeah.
Like it was an event. Like
it was a proper event, mind you. So there was all the nurses and the doctors were like excited. I don't know about doctors, but at least the nurses were really excited. And then also I had like people from my school. Guys had that I'm in hospital. Like I came out of the operating room, and one of the nurses was like, "She doesn't know my baby is." It's like, "What do you mean you don't know my baby is?"
She didn't know where
my baby is, the one that I've just given birth to. Kumbe, now like my classmates, my schoolmates were like going on with the kid. Like there were so many people in like there, because it was winter time and it was usiku. So then in their PJs, just coming to welcome the baby.
All right.
Yeah, so nice. So nice.
But do they do that to all babies? This one was just special because it's a black baby.
I think so. Yeah. Because even their families are so small, like you won't find so many people. It's just mother, father, another child, and maybe like a grandma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what do they give you in terms of documentation? Or they just...
We do have a certificate of birth, like indicating that she was born in China, but I need to come home and get the Kenyan birth certificate.
Oh, okay.
Because she's not a Chinese citizen.
So what happened next? You've given birth.
So nika hustle na mtoto wangu.
Ukabaki China naye?
Nilikuwa China for like maybe 6 months. Yeah, we were living in a bed-sitter, a studio apartment.
Yeah.
Depending on how you look at it.
Where you can see all your things.
All of them, yeah. It was really intimate. So intimate. Like, in your back, like, you see this car room, this is big.
Oh, it was tiny.
Yeah, it was really tiny. Yeah.
Was it in a nice part of the city? Which city was this?
Nanjing, China. And it was pretty safe. Like, because it's not like it's not like a capital city or whatever, or like a big city. It's fairly. It used to be it used to be the capital. Then it moved to Beijing.
Oh, it
so
used to be
Nanjing means southern capital.
Okay.
Nan, and then I went to Beijing, so northern capital.
Is it?
Kitambo.
But it's definitely bigger than Nairobi, right?
Oh yeah.
Nanjing.
Oh yeah. Nairobi is small. If you think about, like, Nanjing was pretty big, but it was easier to get from point A to B because we had the subway, a functioning bus system, and like
life was comfortable.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to pay the rent? Plus feed. But how was that working? Did you have a nanny?
No. So I did. By the time I was giving birth, I had deferred by a year. I just didn't want to give birth in Kenya because I knew my mother would kill me.
Had you told her you?
Yeah, I told her. I came and told her, and then I went back. I came and told my parents.
You told her niko na ball alafu katoka mbio.
Nikarudi home. Nikarudi China.
Karudi Nanjing.
Yeah. So I by the time I was giving birth, I wasn't in school. I had deferred. So I used to, when I was pregnant, I used to sing to make money. So I'd go sing in like bars.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Used to do those
it was
sports.
wild.
So you just get in. How do you get on?
I had an agent. So she'd book me. And then she wouldn't tell the people I'm pregnant. So nafika huko. They're like, oh. Kwanza, in fact, I was singing maybe on the 24th. I had ilikuwa New Year's. Either Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. I had a gig and I gave birth on the 7th of January. So like a week. And I was big. I didn't have those cute pregnancies. I think. But when I was 6 months, it was nice and cute. Then I just exploded. Like everywhere was pregnant. My cheeks, my nose, my feet. I was proper pregnant.
So what songs are you just singing? Any requests?
Yeah, whatever.
Check it. Wise men say only fools rush in. Check it. But I can't help falling in love with you. That's how those guys sing in Coastal.
We wouldn't do it like that. Not quite like that.
It was much better, obviously. So the club had to have a band, or you came with your own?
So it depends. Audio? Sometimes, most times I'd go with like, I had a guitarist. I had peoples. So I traveled with like a group of really nice young men. Most of them from Burundi.
Oh, okay. So it was an Afro band.
Yeah,
an African band.
Yeah, and we'd throw in like a Chinese song. There's this song we used to sing, Kumbuki, about pangyo, about friendship or something in Chinese. I know pangyo is friend in Chinese. So it was like a pangyo song. We'd sing and the crowd would go wild. Like now we are singing their stuff. Yeah. And then we'd sing like, there's a time, oh my gosh. There's a song by Bruno Mars. What's the name of this song? I shouldn't buy you flowers and held your hand. What's the name of that song? It's a heartbreak song.
I know it, but I don't know the name.
Yeah, I sang it at a wedding and they were so happy.
Oh, the Chinese.
Yeah. It's like, this is, yeah.
But do they do that karaoke stuff a lot in China?
So much.
So singing is a big thing.
It's a huge thing. Like their clubs have a lot of music. So that's why I'd even be hired to go sing at clubs. Yeah, I really like that. Actually.
So that's how you're paying your bills.
That's how I was able to pay.
So where's the baby meanwhile?
I travel with her. There was a gig I got. If I needed to go so far, I just travel with her and I put her in her stroller up watching her stage so I can see her.
Seriously?
Yeah. She can sleep through anything. Yeah. Like right now, there's a day, I think someone had locked the door from inside. So I had my key, but then since I couldn't fungua, I've rang that doorbell. I've tried to call her phone, nothing. anything. She can sleep through anything.
All right. Ish, that's. So when did you decide to come back to Kenya?
I needed to come back because I need to do my final year. So I couldn't juggle a child in a foreign country and school.
Plus singing.
Plus singing. Yeah, so nilimwacha home.
Oh, kamwacha huko ukarudi Nanjing. So you did a year without her.
Yeah, that was difficult.
Did you miss her yako yote?
Of course. It was really difficult, yeah.
Check it. Did you cry loudly?
Depends.
Depends on the emotion.
Yeah. But I didn't feel, I felt bad. To be honest, I felt bad, but also I felt like it was my last year as a single person, because I realized my life was going to change. Kabisa. Like from this point forward, I will always be responsible for another human being.
Yeah, and it's a long-term responsibility. It's a lifetime.
Yeah. So that year, I did things. I had fun.
Oh, for real?
I had fun.
Oh, it was like your...
Like I was sad.
Goodbye year.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Check it. Goodbye, single life. Goodbye, hi. Goodbye, hi. I'm saying goodbye, hi.
So I tried like dating people I never would have dated.
Like who, Chinese?
Because I've always, I tried Chinese. Like I'd always like, even in China, I only dated Kenyans. I don't know why. So in my final year, I just tried different things. It was fun.
Did you get a white guy?
No, I'm not. No. No,
this is a safe space. You can share.
No. I wasn't particularly attracted to the ones that I found there, I guess. I just didn't find someone who was like,
Oh, okay.
there's one white guy.
You didn't find a number one stunner?
No.
Do you remember that song?
No,
I'm the number one stunner!
I don't know that song.
You don't know that song?
Where is it from?
It's by Badman and Lil Weezy.
Lil Weezy?
You should check out my page. I have a series I'm doing called Looking Sexy.
Okay.
So that's the background. Looking sexy in a lift, looking sexy in traffic. Check him in traffic.
You're so weird. Oh my gosh. I saw the one. In fact, I've never seen your content.
That's funny.
Other than podcasts, I didn't really like ventured into your content. But then Juicy, I saw this I died. New couples.
Oh, they went for breathing.
Oh my gosh. I was like, what's wrong with this young man?
That's right. No, I tell you what inspired that story. I met this chick who's my pal now. So I think there was some electricity initially. So those voice notes are quite, no, not like that, but like that spark there.
Yeah.
Checking, hi, unaendeleaje? Unadu nini fai? Checking me, mimi niko poa penye niko. Wewe uko aje? But I wish that, and I was talking to you, sorry we're jumping from one topic to another, but we're talking about like there are so many relationships which are hitting the wall. Why the heck are guys dashing back in? Because look, that initial part is very exciting.
Yeah.
But now after that, it just becomes... In fact, there's someone who said on the comments for that video for breathing. You should check it out on Mamito's page. It's also on my page. Someone was saying, ati wana breathe evil because ni oxygen wake kabla turn into carbon monoxide.
Way. That's rough.
Yeah?
That's rough.
Damn, that's crazy. So why do you think so?
I think people are just high on the idea of relationships. I don't think people are ready to like what. I think we have this. You had said it. This thing about romanticism. That one. I think we have this idea, maybe because of Hollywood. I don't know, because of something. My daughter keeps trying to call me. Wacha nikate. I know she wants me to add. Antaka nimuongeze time, so she has a time limit on her phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so how do you add the time?
Google Family Link. Yeah. So I can see exactly what she's browsing.
Seriously?
What time she started.
That's dope. Yeah.
It's rough for her.
No, those are the perks of being a kid. You're controlled.
Controlling its love.
Yeah, true. But them, they don't think so. So you can add the time for her on the phone.
Yeah.
So you say 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
That's power.
Yeah, it's so good. And if I see she's not in a site I don't like, close everything.
Oh, you just shut down the phone.
And they'll write a TikTok to your parents. I love it.
They'll write?
like talk to your parent for you to like come back on.
Oh, seriously?
So she has to come with me, and then I put a code.
Have you ever seen any like her venturing into a crazy place? Like what the heck was that?
No. She's still at that point where for her, what's exciting are like games. Mostly games. Yeah. She's, like even like WhatsApp. Honestly, I put for her in WhatsApp so I can talk to her. But she can read a message after like a week. I'm just like, this was an emergency.
Oh,
so I just have to call her.
Time. Oh,
like she won't even like venture into like messaging platforms. It's not a priority for her.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so we're talking about.
We're somewhere else.
Where were we before we started this breathing story? I was just thinking about you said you had a lot of fun during that year.
Yes.
You came. So after your year of fun, you came back. You think it was worth it?
It was my year of fun.
Yeah.
I think it was good because I got to mourn my singlehood. I got like it was really good. I felt fortunate that I got that.
But where did you get that idea though? I mean, it just happened.
It just happened, and then as I was in it, I was like, this is a good opportunity.
Because you know now freedom is not coming tomorrow. Check it, freedom's not coming tomorrow. Get ready, mama, to lose all your freedom. Sorry, I make a lot of noise. So,
how long have you been here again?
My name is Amuindi. Check, I'm not happy about that. First of all, I don't like blacks. Then I don't like black women. Then black neighbors is also I don't like.
I'm telling you, on my way out.
So, so that year is interesting. Today, because see, I think I've told you I'm separated now.
Yes.
From my wife, and we've been together for years.
Forever.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
So, so today in the morning I was thinking about it. Yesterday I got that sadness attack about because this year has been crazy. My mom died in April, and then I got separated a little after that. Although things weren't looking good, you know. So today in the morning I woke up. I'm like, I want to do something wild, you know. So I'm like, okay, I don't wanna get a tattoo because I don't like tattoos.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get a tattoo, and then I don't want to drink myself silly. So I decided I'm gonna go get earrings. I haven't gone yet.
Oh,
so now
okay.
I'm going after this.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Wapi?
I don't even know. Mamito was telling me some joint in Tao.
What are you gonna do? Like, where do you want to do
See,
it?
just regular. Just to signify cool like guy. A new. I've always wanted to.
Okay.
But I've never.
Do it. I support this message.
I feel like you it's nice to do like to have a transition.
Yeah.
You don't change anything, but
yeah.
Maybe I'll just be remembering those days through that thing.
Yeah. Do it.
Because I'm sure
it's not something too wild.
Because I'm sure my bros will look at me weird though. Check. You've decided to wear earrings at the age of 42. Checking me. I'm going through a tough time.
Love it.
So I feel like that thing you did is important.
Yeah. I loved it.
Now, when you came back, your daughter was how old by then? A year and a half.
I know she was like 2. I came back 2015, almost 2. She wasn't 2, but almost 2.
Did you bond immediately?
2015. No, she was calling my mom mommy. And I think the first time she saw me, she hid behind my mother.
For real?
That was painful, yeah.
Were you going
painful.
like,
Yeah, but I think she was so scared of me because I had this piercing over here.
All right.
And I had like, I think pink hair or something.
Yeah, you were wild.
Well, expressing myself, jeez.
All right.
Yeah, and I had like a short dress and like boots. Yeah. Yeah, high heels.
You look like one of those gothic chicks.
Correct.
So it was actually a gothic look.
But it wasn't really gothic because I didn't have like dark eyes or something. Yeah. I think I looked cute.
So is that the look you used to have in China?
I had so many looks in China. I've changed. I get bored very easily.
All right.
This is the longest I've committed to something.
Oh, this look?
Yeah, this particular. In fact, I shave my hair the exact same way. But I used to do all sorts of things in all sorts of colors.
So what made you change? Ulitulia aje nilifanya utulie? Why would you even call it tulieng?
Nilichoka tu. It was hectic trying to figure out what color. Nilichoka tu. I had other things to worry about. Hair was not one of them.
To boring ears.
Just nearly. In fact, this one I lost it. Then it just
like it wasn't a priority. Do you think kids do that to you? Like your life becomes trying to raise a raise this kid because you love them.
Yeah.
So, because I have a lot of buddies now telling me, mi maze unajua niliacha drinks. No, maze nikiwa kwa highway nimelewa, nakumbuka dota wangu anasema si bana, acha tu niache na drink. Mimi nakanga tu package. Check me. Because a month later I find him drunk. Check it, manu once in a while mzee anafaa tu kutokea alafu. But in principle, many guys change when they get children.
I think it's what you decide, because I have met people who have kids, but then they're just doing their thing. Yeah. But I personally just really wanted, I was just like, this is my chance to do something different for my kid. And I just want to be the best, because I knew if I'm not the best version of me, then she won't be the best version of her. So I just really, in fact, that's why I even started thinking about things like therapy. I want to just get good with myself, so I don't like pass on my demons to this innocent child.
I think about that too. Like if my kid inherits some of my bad habits, I'm like, shit.
It's crazy.
Like, why would I do that to an innocent individual? How long have you been doing therapy for?
I've been on and off. Let's say now it's been 3 years, more off than
seriously on. Like how many months how many sessions in a month?
So like right now I'm doing every week. Yeah, I'm doing every week, and I want to try and be really consistent, because there's things that we really need to deal with. I make bad decisions relationship wise. All right,
you're hooking up with the bad boy,
I guess. Yeah, something like that. So I don't want the next guy to be like my last guy, the last person. We weren't even like at it together, and I was in a relationship alone in my head.
And you're dating someone who wasn't dating you, huh?
Yeah. I was just madly in love with him.
Were you writing him letters and breathing?
Well, we did a little more than that.
Cheeky, although we go to the end of the road. So, what describe a therapy session? Because I've never been to therapy. Yeah?
Oh, it's so good.
Is it like this, what we're doing now?
Kind of, but in fact, I've gone through so many different therapists until I found this one in particular who finally gets it. It's like, I think we just gel, vizuri. So for her approach is like, she'll listen to me, she'll ask leading questions, and then she'll give me some tools. Like, where she'll notice, like, from what I know about your history, let me introduce you to, like, let's say this particular, oh my God, why don't I remember anything? Like, just last week we were talking about, is it craves? Shoot. Like, why people make decisions that they do, based on, like, trauma responses. So I have a trauma response she taught me about the different ones. And from her telling me, like, because she won't tell me this is what you have. She's like, what do you think you have? And I'm like, wait, that's me. Because I'm the type of person who, I'll sweep things under the rug. Like, you'll do something to me, Manu, I won't deal with it. I don't know, I'm not really good at confrontation. Yeah. And then a lot of things will just pile up. Then one day I'll just leave. Just be like, screw Emmanuel. Fake friend, fake ass, you know? Yeah.
Are you one of those blocking people? I mean, just ease your way out.
Yeah, I'll ease my way. I don't like any sort of confrontation. So if I block, maybe we might have to have a conversation about it. So I'll just disappear.
Ghost the person, huh?
That's the way, yeah.
So, is it expensive to see a therapist in Nairobi?
Not necessarily. She charges $1,500 per session, yeah. I got to find out it's not like there's the expensive ones, but there's also the affordable ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think I need therapy?
Everyone needs therapy. You need therapy, especially because you've come out from, like, you've had a major life change.
Changes,
actually, yeah.
Look, I used to spend a lot of time with my mother.
Yeah.
So I was like her small husband, because my dad had passed on. Huh?
Yeah.
So I'd take her to the supermarket, to hospital. Towards the end, I used to take her to hospital almost every other day, either for a blood test. So I used to spend time. So in the evenings, if at all I'm not with her, I'd pity at the house, and she's like, "Upekola, chiki sijakola." Manuel chakula. Then I put for some food. Once I eat, then I go to Kitengela, because I used to live there. And then on Sundays we go together to church.
I love it.
So after church, she'd be like, I am bored. Daddy used to take me for lunch.
Oh.
So that means I have to
Take
take her
mommy
for
for
lunch,
lunch.
or we just go eat in the house together.
Yeah.
So now when she died, there was that gap, right? And
Yeah.
then now my wife, sasa tukakosana pia. Sasa unaona hizo ni gap mbili. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'm sitting here and I feel freaking lonely like this. Like on a Sunday after church, I'm like, what am I doing with my time?
Yeah.
Huh?
Therapy. Do it.
Do you think it's what time is it? You know, you have someone
I
here going.
know.
What time is it now?
It's 5:51.
Yeah, we'll be done in 9 minutes. So we said we are doing an hour.
Yeah.
So, do you think it's wimpish to go to a therapist for a guy?
I don't think so. I wouldn't.
Do you know guys who are going for therapy?
I do, and I personally would not marry someone who's not open to the idea of therapy.
Why?
Penye nimefika saizi kimaisha. I'm doing so much
Penye
work
umefika
on
unachukua
myself.
tu msee mwenye ako poa. Huh?
No,
Chiki
because I need
uko poa?
someone
Uko na
who.
habits poa? Unapenda God? Aya, twende tuolewe.
No, I need someone who's willing to admit that he's not okay, or we're not okay, whatever. I don't want someone who has so much pride where it's like, no, there's nothing wrong with me.
But therapy
Toxic
can't be like
masculinity.
the nini. Therapy can't be like the cutoff point. Maybe someone who just wants to. What if I'm not? I'm a nice guy, but I'm not comfortable seeing a therapist.
But if we can talk, like if he's okay, like he's okay being wrong. Like he's not always right. Like he can, if I can tell him like, yeah, maybe we need to work on this or whatever, and he's willing to see it from a different point of view. Because I think one thing I like about therapy is like it opens up your mind to other points of views that you don't have. So in the event that maybe he's just not comfortable going for therapy, but we can have the conversations and he can try to see it from like my point of view, from someone else's point of view, whatever. Maybe. But I would really like to do couples therapy, so it might be a deal breaker.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I think you're used to you've seen the benefits.
Yeah.
Has it helped though?
So much.
Do you feel more
with
balanced?
with my parenting, with so much? Because I was one of those like crazy. So many things have helped, but like I was one of those parents who just chapas the kid for like ifo too.
All right.
Yeah. And so now I feel like I'm not great, but I'm doing better.
Oh, you're doing better.
I'm doing better.
Maybe I should consider that therapist of yours, even if it's for one sesh.
Yes.
I've been invited for a divorced people's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you go hang out with other divorcees and.
Is that Nairobi Chapel?
I don't know.
Or they have like divorce care.
Yeah, it's actually called divorce care.
Yeah.
So they have a meeting on Zoom every Friday, which I was supposed to join last week, but I was hosting a comedy show. Yeah?
Oh.
So I forgot to tell that chick. So she texted me and asked me if I joined. I've not replied. Then she has the physical meeting.
Yeah.
Because she said they also provide network. Check, we also provide network. So that means you hang out with other divorcees. But you don't think like you'll camp there and sob stories there every day? Check is so loud like my guy. He was a horrible guy because he used to sleep with my friend.
Oh my gosh. They're there. I don't know what happens.
So I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe therapists and then divorce care.
Yeah.
But I feel like the pod for me is super therapeutic. Like I hang out with you. Okay, Kina Bashir, I can't take the advice on life. I hang out with someone like you. I hang out with kind of the audience. But I feel like
not the same.
for you to sort of help, you should also get help, right? Hii pod ilikuwa yangu ama yako?
I'm just saying. I'm agreeing with everything you're saying.
Mbona mimi unaongea
That's
sana?
what's happening.
Check in the comments. Manu was hogging the convo. We want to know something about that chick. So look, I know you're running somewhere.
Yeah.
But are you going to be coming? What about that idea of you coming like regularly?
Well,
Do you think you have the time though?
I don't know. We'll try. We'll see.
I might do a pod called Manu Hanging with Chicks.
Manu hanging with chicks. What name is that? I don't like it. No, I don't like it. It's like it's on. No.
No, see, it's a pod where I'm chilling with a chick. Like one, the guest is always a chick.
Yeah.
And then now you come, so we'll be hanging. So Manu and Cynthia hanging with chicks.
No.
It'll shika.
That's
Tutakuwa na audience mbaya. Unacheza. But you'll think about it, right?
I'll think about it.
Are you sure?
Pinky swear.
Because we haven't even said you. We haven't finished your story.
Yani.
We've left it up at you.
Sasa tulikuwa wapi?
You've come back from China, and you have the pink hair and stuff. So up next, you bonding with your kid.
Okay.
So maybe we'll pick it up from there next time. When are you gonna be available? Even getting you here today took a year. But you have some time next week, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm available next week. I'm traveling to Tanzania though, but like towards the end of the week.
You're traveling towards the end of the week?
No, I'm traveling on Monday,
okay.
but I should be back in Nairobi by like Friday.
Oh, okay. So maybe Sato. Although on Friday I might be going to Mombasa. I'm gonna go do some jiu-jitsu with a friend of mine called Ken Beda. I'm gonna come back the baddest mother sucker in Nairobi.
I used to work with Ken Beda.
For real? You know Ken Beda?
I know Ken Beda.
Where? At the
Dentsu.
For real? You're destined to be on this spot. You know I have a show with Ken Beda every morning.
Really?
Yeah, on Twitter.
Hiya.
We do a morning show. It's called Banter Breakfast.
Interesting. How do you know Ken Beda? Where did you guys
Comedy.
meet?
He started doing comedy, so he used to come to the comedy club.
No, for real?
Yeah, then we became buddies.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Okay.
So unaona maze destiny maze ndio imetuleta kwa hii pod. We've gotten our co-host. We've gotten our girl, people.
Oh my gosh.
man,
Not just
that'll be
jangali huko. I'm just like, yeah, too much. I'm just gonna stare at you.
Minio?
I haven't looked there.
No, it's okay. You don't need to see those guys. Huh?
I see you.
Yeah. No,
Albert, you better be watching.
So, but thanks for coming through. When you come back, we'll finish that story. I don't know if we've done anything, but I think we've done
I don't know
something.
if we have. I think we've talked about taxes. No, we haven't.
We haven't. So when you come back, we'll pick up the story from when you came back to hook up with your child. Then we'll see where the story goes.
I love it.
Alrighty. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Tell us what you think about this thing, and then tuone. Unaona je kiti ya kitenge?
Sasa nikwambia ilikuwa na clash na nini yangu. I mean, I'm for it. I'm down with this.
Do you think I should get a more? But I'll change.
Chill with it kidogo.
Yeah, I'll chill with it for maybe a couple of months. Alafu ni tandike wasena monochrome color.
Love it.
Alrighty. See
Which
you guys.
monochrome?
Monochrome.
Which one? What do you think?
I'm thinking of gray or a cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll see. Cheers, man. See you guys on the next one. Peace.